So guys, Overwatch 2.19 is finally out. It's been a long way and it has been one of the biggest updates I've seen in a long time for Overwatch. This update is containing a lot. I'm going to have to go through it pretty quick because I've got 8 minutes and 56 seconds exactly of pre-recorded gameplay of competitive. It was, it's not good gameplay, but really you should be listening to everything that has been added. So the new patch brings out the Junktown map, and if you haven't seen that, you should go watch it. It was launched on BlizzCon, I'm pretty sure, first, which is like a gaming event just surrounded by Overwatch. So yeah, I always get it wrong. Junkertown has been added. It goes through on the article to say, there's basically a cutthroat queen in it, and you just have to see it for yourself. There's something about mystery heroes here, but I don't know who actually plays that, so I'm not actually going to go over this. But as far as user interface updates goes, the skull icons that used to appear when a teammate dies has now been replaced with the portrait icons of the hero that you've been using. So if he dies McCree, it'll just be a picture of McCree, as in like a portrait type thing. And also, third-person camera view will now frame the action automatically when spectating or waiting to respawn. D.Va's got a new ability called Micro Missiles. D.Va fires a barrage of small rockets that detonate on impact and damage in a limited radius around each explosion that can be fired with D.Va using other abilities or firing her fusion cannons. There'll be a video on its own that I'll link in the description once the video's out that you can go watch, and it'll basically a visual representation of everything. A defense matrix resource meter will now deplete twice as quickly, but the regeneration speed of it will now increase to 12.5%, and it was formerly at 10%. So not much of a increase there, but you have to compensate for a new ability, so you have to get rid of that defense matrix a little bit. The boosters can now be fired. Fusion cannons can now be fired whilst flying. Mercy has now been updated. Resurrect, a former Mercy's ultimate ability. Ability can now target a single player instead of every player within a radius. So now you can do it single-handedly. It's got a 30-second cooldown, and you can res one person at a time. Also the radius reduces to 5 meters now, so you have to be pretty much touching the dead body to resurrect them. Mercy is no longer granted invulnerability while Resurrect is active, just because of of it being so close to them. Like, there'd be a bit, you can just run over Resurrect and run back. It'd just be a bit too OP, so they have to put that in place there. Valkyrie is a new ultimate ability. Valkyrie unleashes the full power Mercy's Valkyrie suit, enhancing her weapons and abilities for 20 seconds. Basically, she can fly and heal from up in the air, and with the add-on of her being able to heal from a lot further, I'm guessing that's why they've added it. A staff, if you heal, basically saying if you heal one person, it now affects allies near the target teammate, and the staff's effective range has also been extended, which I've said. The blaster now has infinite ammo and has increased the projectile speed, so she's got higher rate of fire. A Guardian Angel increased range and movement speed. A Resurrect's cooldown is instantly reset when Valkyrie is activated and reduced to 10 seconds after the initial cast. So, that's pretty self-explanatory. Mercy gains the ability to fly freely at increased movement speed. Obviously that's when the ability is active, and no longer interrupted when Mercy takes damage. Reinhardt, you can now, basically, this is a bit confusing on the article, but I went in game and tried it out myself. So you can put an option on if you just tap L2 and it'll keep the barrier out instead of holding it. That's in the settings. That'll be in the video, because it took me a while to find it. With the 2.19 update for the PS4 and Xbox One, new movement relevant to camera during barrier free lock option can be found under settings, control. Simply select Reinhardt from the drop down menu. This allows players to change the way Reinhardt moves when barrier shield is active and players are controlling the third person camera movement. I'm not really going to go over too many bug fixes, because some of them I really never had a problem with. These are quite small bug fixes. They weren't something like really game breaking or anything like that. But one of them, which could be quite annoying, is custom reticles. It was a bug where if you had a custom reticule on, it sometimes would appear transparent, transparent and ignore the opacity settings when the thickness was set to 1. There's some other stuff here, but we're not going to go through that just yet. But that's pretty much it. So basically, the 4 big things: Junkrat, the Junkertown map, Mercy, Reinhardt, and Diva. That's pretty much it. If you want more information, I'll link the article down in the description. You can have a little read for yourself. And other than that, that's pretty much it. Just look out for the videos, because it's all good me saying about these new heroes, but there will be a video on it's on the practice range. It's just showcasing all their abilities. I offered to do a video, I was going to do it separately, but I just crammed it all into one video in a couple of minutes, so you can just, you know, get to see it. And if I know sometimes that, you know, an update takes a while on PS4 and you can't be bothered waiting, well, this is a video to show you how basically get a bit more of a heads up, because I actually went into a game and no one knew about Diva. I shot like her new ability, and not even joking, the whole lobby was turning around looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing? They did not know what was going on. But that's been it. Like I said, subscribe and turn on notifications so you're up to date with the videos that I'm going to be posting, because they're all going to be Overwatch related. And the road to Masters is still active. I'm going to probably work towards it in a second after uploading these videos. Like I said, if we do get to Grandmasters, there will be an update for £20 on whatever gift card you know prefer. If that's PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, that could be anything you like. But yeah, thank you for watching, and peace.